let's do it. And if you up that pipe, go shoot it. And a life of race, I've been taking these drugs that cover my pain since my life's been ruined. Man, what's up, No Limit Game, man? We back with another banger reaction, shorty. Oklahoma football player is shot dead, and we got the tragic story of Daniel Howard, shorty. Tap in, like, comment, subscribe, because you know we got more videos punching. You know how we coming, No Limit Game. You know that.
A college football player and father. The 22-year-old died on New Year's Day during a shooting outside the Sunset Patio Bar.
I had to raise my son, not by myself, but without his dad.
This story involves a
New Year's Day is crazy, bro. I think I don't
tragic event that unfolded around a young man who had the talent to make it out, but died before he could go pro. Welcome to Hood 187. In this video, we break down the real-life case of Daniel "Showout" Howard. Daniel was a former star athlete and a college football player whose life came to a tragic end outside a nightclub in Oklahoma City. Daniel was an associate of the Fonshell Gangster Crips.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You would think these niggas is innocent. You would think these niggas ain't into nothing, bro. And this nigga part of the Crips is crazy, bro. And you a football player, bro. You hanging out at the club. You should know what goes on at the club, bro. Ain't nothing sweet about to happen at the club, my nigga. I don't know why niggas be going to the club thinking anything sweet.
Large homegrown Crip set based out of Fonshell Avenue in northeast Oklahoma City. Locally, they're known as the Haitians, with their roots tracing back to the early 1990s. The set built its reputation through their violent history with the Hoovers and a strong presence in and around northeast 24th to 27th Street, with their most active clique repping 25th Street.
Like, look at this
Unlike
nigga,
most
bro.
other gangster Crip sets that feud with neighborhood Crips, the Haitians actually get along with them. Instead, their rivals include the Hoover Criminals, Grape Street Crips, North Highland Pyrus, Shotgun Crips, and the Playboy Gangster Crips. It's believed Daniel lives somewhere near northeast 24th Street. While he was never documented as a full...
Bro, these niggas... my bad, champ. These niggas got a million Crips in one city. Shotgun Crips. Backdoor Crips, nigga. Eastside Crips, nigga. Rolling 60 Crip, nigga. Why there's so many Crips in one spot, bro? What the hell?
Crips. It's Rape Crips. The Haitians actually get along with them. Instead, their rivals include the Hoover Criminals, Grape Street Crips, North Highland Pyrus, Shotgun Crips, and the Playboy Gangster Crips. It's believed Daniel lives somewhere near northeast 24th Street. While he was never documented as a full-fledged member, those who knew him say he used the same language, hand signs, and mannerisms as the Fonshell Crips, blending in with the sect. Growing up in that kind of environment, it's not unusual for someone to be affiliated, but Daniel stood out, not just on the streets, but on the field. At Millwood High School, Daniel was a standout running back. Those who knew Daniel called him a powerhouse athlete, thus giving him the nickname Showout. He helped take Millwood to back-to-back state championships. He was a hometown hero, with a real shot at something better. But on the night of December 31st, 2022, tragic events unfolded for Daniel. Daniel Howard was 22 years old. He was back in Oklahoma City for the holidays and ended up at the Sunset Patio Lounge on New Year's Eve. People were partying, drinking, packed wall to wall. According to witnesses, there was a heated exchange inside the club when a drink was spilled. Words were shared between Daniel and the other party, but as tempers flared, it spilled out into the parking lot. The person pulled out a gun and started shooting into the crowd. During the shooting, 5 people...
You should know when shit like that happened, bro. First of all, let's dock this down from the start. You're at a club, shorty. Niggas is getting drunk. Niggas got their guns on them. So niggas got all the confidence in the world, nigga, when they get the drunk and got they pipe on and they think they own that with anybody, nigga. You play with them, they trying to clap you. But this here is the literal definition of what I'm talking about, shorty. Cause nigga, they get drunk, they get worse back to back. Now he got some drinks in him. He feeling himself. I'm about to kill this nigga. Go watch the last video. We were just watching the last video. A nigga got killed because he was so tough while he was drunk. He had his gun on him. He started acting wild. It happens a lot, bro. That's why you can't go to the clubs, bro. Everybody got their gun on them. Everybody, you don't know how niggas is when they drunk, bro. Niggas be out they mind, shorty.
People would be hit. One of them was Daniel Howard. He was pronounced dead at the scene, gone before the clock even struck midnight. Eyewitnesses would later tell police that it was chaos. People were screaming and ducking. I saw a guy on the ground, but he wasn't moving. Police immediately began gathering surveillance footage, tracking down witnesses. The pressure was on to find the shooter. It didn't take long before a name surfaced, Khalil Warren. Warren wasn't some random face in the crowd. He had ties too. though not necessarily to the same crew as Daniel. The full story behind the beef hasn't been made public, but what's clear is that this wasn't just a bar fight. There were rumors of deeper tensions, old grudges, jailhouse politics. Messages had even allegedly gone out from inside, with some speculating this was a setup.
Oh, yeah, because if you think about it, bro, ain't no nigga about to just be crashing out because a drink got spilled and shit, bro. That there was tensions that been built up for a very long time, and he finally got the chance to do what he wanted to do, shorty. Now look at this nigga. Ugly as hell in jail, shorty. Dumb as hell in jail, shorty. You ain't got no life now because you want to be mad, nigga. Y'all want to have ops, nigga. He probably ain't did nothing to your block. He probably ain't touched your block. He probably just said something about it, but find a way to kill that nigga is crazy.
But all of that remains just a rumor. What's confirmed is that in March 2023, Khalil Warren was arrested in Pennsylvania and extradited back to Oklahoma. He was hit with first-degree murder and 4 counts of shooting with intent to kill. But as the trial date got closer, a surprise move happened. In May 2024, Warren entered a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. Daniel's mother would later state, "My son had plans. He was going to graduate, go pro. Now he's gone, and the people who helped take him from us are getting slaps on the wrist." That frustration wasn't just about Warren, because shortly after, 2 more people were implicated in the case. The 2 other suspects were Jacole Glover and Destiny Adams. At the time of the case, Jacole was originally arrested on a first-degree murder charge, but was later released on bond. He's been out on an ankle monitor. No trial, no time served, at least not yet. And Destiny Adams, another name tied to the case, pleaded guilty to being an accessory to murder. She got a 5-year suspended sentence. No jail time. That decision cut deep for the Howard family. They said they weren't even notified when Glover and Adams were released. The sense of betrayal ran just as deep as the loss itself. But things came to a head during Warren's sentencing in July 2024. The courtroom was tense, emotions boiling over. Family members confronted each other. At one point, a full-blown altercation broke out in court. Security had to step in. For the Howard family,
you know how many times we've been watching these videos of niggas fighting in court with the victim family fighting the murderer's family, bro? The suspect.
This wasn't just about legal technicalities. It was about a young man with a future, taken too soon. Daniel Howard was far from perfect. He had street ties and he grew up in an area where gang life is part of the culture, but he was trying. He was doing what a lot of young black men from the inner city try to do, balance both worlds and find a way out. Daniel was a son, a student, a teammate, a future star, and now because of those responsible, Daniel is just a memory. But Oklahoma...
Yeah, your memory now, like, bro. Yeah, niggas be living 2 lives, yeah. It happens a lot, because the way niggas had to grow up. But once you find, like, a hobby or something, bro, you gotta stick to that hobby, bro. You gotta try to find your way to stay out the streets and dissing and all that. Because, nigga, if you doing good in life and you, like your family said you was gonna go to the next level, you shouldn't be dissing nobody. You shouldn't be at no clubs, nigga. You should be working on your game, trying to figure life out, nigga. But instead, you want to be at the club with everybody else partying and shit. That's what happens to nigga. They always want to party, nigga. Your ops catch you lacking, nigga, where it's cracking, nigga. And you find out the hard way, nigga.
Oklahoma City still remembers him as Showout. His friends, his teammates, even folks who never met him, they all felt the loss. But this case left more than just pain. It left questions. Why did things escalate so fast that night? Who was really calling the shots? And why did some people walk away with no answers given? We may never know the full story, but what we do know is this. Daniel Howard was more than just another name on a headline. He was a college football player, a defensive back with dreams of making it to the NFL. His journey took him from northeastern Oklahoma A&M, where he was a 2-time all-conference standout, to Fort Hays State University. There, in 2022, he played in all 11 games, starting 9, and ranked 3rd on the team with 53 tackles. Coaches saw the fire in him. Teammates felt his presence on and off the field. His older brother said it best. This wasn't just a loss. It was potential, pride, and promise, stolen too soon. Friends and family have since posted on social media with tributes, calling him Little Dan, Number 9, and Showout, proof of how deeply he was loved and how many lives he touched. This was the tragic case of Daniel Howard, another life full of drive and destiny, taken by the same streets that raised him. Thank you for watching another episode of Hood 187. I send my support to the Howard family, and if there have been any...
Yeah, shit crazy, man. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Send your prayers out to this family, my guy. Send your prayers out to this family. But sometimes, nigga, you just gotta know what you doing with your life, bro. Once you know you got something good for yourself, bro, you gotta stay away from all the stuff that everybody else do. Everybody clubbing, everybody partying, everybody worry about the wrong stuff. And what you do, worried about the wrong shit like the rest of them. And now we get to see where you went after that, shorty. But I feel bad for you, shorty. I really do. Like, comment, subscribe, you know. We keeping these vids coming. Don't be like these niggas. If you got something good for yourself, chase that dream, man. You can party and shit later, man. And we out.